His quick analysis of PNB. The stock, by the way, has come off the high point of the day because the slippages and write-offs actually have appeared to perk up. But Abhishek, you take it away.
Well, Nigel, if you take a look, amongst the results that are flowing in with respect to large caps, on the private banks and PSU banks are losing their sheen despite low CD ratio that they had earlier. They are not able to command on the yield side, and NII is missing for most of them. So take a look over here. NII growth is just 3.8% YOY, which is the weakest in last 13 quarters. They have seen a decline of 2.5% sequentially, which is the worst in last 12 quarters. So clearly they are losing out on net interest margin because of lower loan growth than the private counterparts. A robust other income, which is seen in all the other financial entities as well, up about 38.2% sequentially. Asset quality is one of the best in last 10 years or even more. Gross NPA ratio is down to 3.95 versus 4.09%. Net NPA ratio is down to 0.4% versus 0.41% in the previous quarter. However, the credit cost has increased a bit on a sequential basis. So NPA provisions are up 85% quarter-on-quarter, which suggests that as seen in the slippages have also increased on a sequential basis. The deposit growth is at 14.4% YOY and about 2.4% sequentially. Sequential deposit growth is at 5-quarter low. Advances growth is at 15.3% YOY and 0.7% sequentially. The 0.7% quarter-on-quarter, that's the weakest growth that you are seeing in last 15 quarters. And cost to income ratio for them is at 28-quarter high of 56.2% versus 54.2% in the previous quarter. So clearly weak business momentum as well as weak PNL for PNB. Back to you.
And they've given the FY26 guidance. They're saying operating profit growth seen at 8 to 10% in FY26 versus 10 to 12% earlier. So they've lowered the operating profit guidance. PNB stock down about 1.5%. By the way, the reversal